attention to the Sanatan controversy that is unending. It has snowballed as after Tamil Nadu Governor RN Ravi took a veiled dig at DMK leaders over their Eradicate Sanatan call. Addressing an event called Sanatan Utsav in Chennai, Ravi said that the world was celebrating Sanatan values when G20 Summit was held in New Delhi. He said the summit was committed to Sanatan values and Sanatan Dharma. First, let's play out what he said.
9th and 10th of this month, the whole world celebrated Sanatan Utsav in Delhi when we had the G20 Summit. G20 Summit under Bharat's presidency was done with the full commitment to Sanatan values, Sanatan Dharma, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world has begun celebrating Sanatana Dharma.
Now remember, VHP and Akhil Bharatiya San Samiti met the governor yesterday to submit a memorandum. They have sought action against two DMK ministers, accusing them of violating the constitution by participating in the event called Sanatan Eradication Conclave.
The conclave that they attended was named Sanatan Eradication Conclave. There was the Minister of Hindu Charitable Endowments, Shekhar Babu, personally present in there. The speeches that were made in his presence show that he is not sincere to his job. Stalin has made a direct threat. I will not only oppose but eradicate. We have drawn the attention of the Lieutenant Governor on these things, have requested him to include these things in his report to the President of India and to take suitable action.
But DMK stands defiant even after a massive furore over Sanatan slander. DMK is saying there is nothing wrong with what DMK minister said. In fact, DMK leader TKS Elangovan has said that Sanatan ill-treats people.
I have asked repeatedly, I have been asking what is Sanatan Dharma to many people. Nobody is answering. And I have found out a book published by Banaras Hindu University about Sanatana Dharma. It ill-treats, it differentiates people. If that is the authority, that was published some, say, 100 years back. If that is what Sanatana is, that is not Tamil culture. The Dravidian culture, the people living in the south of Vindhyas, they have a separate culture that is called unity, equality and equanimity.
The Congress has distanced itself from the controversy. Remember, earlier several Congress leaders had backed the statement against Sanatan.
देखिए, सनातन धर्म के बारे में जिन लोगों ने कहा है उनसे उनके बारे में बात करनी चाहिए। हमारी राय और कांग्रेस पार्टी की राय तो निश्चित तौर से यह है कि सारे धर्मों का इज्जत और एहतराम करना चाहिए, एक दूसरे की आस्था का इज्जत करनी चाहिए। हालांकि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता ये काम नहीं करते।
This stand by Mr. Elangovan will only add fuel to the fire because the BJP, the VHP now and other Hindu organizations have been demanding action. They've also dared leaders of Team India to take a definitive stand. The BJP has been gunning after not just the Congress but also parties like the Utsav Thackeray faction of the Shiv Sena and has dared them to take a stand. The AIDMK in the middle of all of this has said that DMK and BJP are doing politics to deflect from major issues. Now remember, Udayanidhi Stalin has been defiant in his tweets about the controversy. He says and believes that he said nothing wrong, something that the BJP is not ready to take down. More reactions coming in this time from the AIDMK. Let's play them out.
His remarks are his own personal beliefs and views. We from AIDMK believe all are one, God is one. You certainly can't say a particular belief followed by a particular sect of people is false. It has to be eradicated. As long as the belief does good for the people and good for humanity, it stays. It is not a question of whether it is constitutionally right or wrong. Whatever statement he says, it is his belief. So you cannot question his belief. And everybody has got a freedom of speech.
जाके जो कहा है भारत के दौरे के बाद सबसे बड़े देश के राष्ट्रपति बाइडेन ने वियतनाम में पहुंचकर जो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस दी है और बताया है कि यहाँ धर्म के नाम पे, जात के आधार पे, लगता है महामहिम राज्यपाल ने उसे पढ़ा नहीं, सुना नहीं, देखा नहीं, और पढ़ सुन के देख के शायद उसको वो न देखना चाहते हो। जहाँ तक सनातन धर्म का सवाल है, जिसको मानना है वो माने, इसकी आज़ादी भारत का संविधान देता है, लेकिन ये भी आज़ादी देता है कि जो जिस धर्म का हो उस धर्म का पालन करे। सर्वधर्म सद्भाव का पालन होना चाहिए देश में।
Now, in all of this, there's also a legal face-off showdown which is raging. The Supreme Court had admitted the second plea for action against Udayanithi Stalin over Sanatan comment. Remember, the Tamil Nadu government had called these petitions against Udayanithi Stalin over his comment on eradicating Sanatan Dharma as publicity interest litigation, which should be discouraged. Dharani now joining us for more on this. Dharani, while the VHP, the BJP and other Hindu organizations are demanding action against Sanatan slander, the DMK stands defiant.
Well, since September 2, when this controversy first broke out, the DMK has been maintaining the same stand, especially Sports Minister Udayanithi Stalin, that Sanatan Dharma is discriminative by nature and that it considers all human beings as not equals at the time of birth. So this is something that the DMK as a party ideologically opposes to, and this will continue. This stand will continue as long as the DMK exists, is what all the party members, including Udayanithi Stalin, have been telling for the past 1 month. And yesterday, while talking at an event in Chennai, Tamil Nadu Governor RN Ravi has waded into this controversy. He is advocating Sanatan Dharma. He is telling that Bharat is a product of Sanatan Dharma, and anyone who is talking about eradicating Sanatan Dharma or trying to cause harm to it, we must realize that they are creating a propaganda to break this country, is what Governor RN Ravi has told. So that this is definitely an indirect jibe at Sports Minister Udayanithi Stalin himself, because Udayanithi spoke about eradication of Sanatan Dharma, and here we have Tamil Nadu Governor RN Ravi telling that if anyone talks about eradication of Sanatan Dharma, it means they are peddling a propaganda to break this country. So definitely the war of words between the ruling DMK and governor is reaching a peak at this point, with the Sanatan Dharma being the central theme. We'll have to wait and see. But of course, despite pressure from several political corners, despite several political parties from the India bloc itself not ready to being not ready to comment on it, the DMK has been firm on its stand. Their political party ideologically is opposed to Sanatan Dharma, and that is something that we'll fight as long as we exist, is what the DMK is telling.